Here's Stojakovic. Outside for Roy. Just 5 to shoot. Mr. Williamson. Off target with his 3. And so Wembanyama will bring it up for Brooklyn. Kick out to Giannis. And Wembanyama too much inside.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Brooklyn leading by 4. Break their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking it.
Here's Cole. Williamson with the block.
Erased by Zion. He went for it with a lot of enthusiasm.
Well, not exactly one of those big, burly power forwards, right? He depends on his leaping ability more than those guys, and it serves him just fine.
And Magic Johnson with the slam.
It's almost hard to believe that somebody can throw it down like that.
It's a small club, right, Greg? I mean, it's a pretty small club, that's
Very
for sure.
exclusive.
He can really rise up.
He's a force. I mean, it gets a lot easier when you face little to no resistance.
And there's the call on Roy. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
Johnson outside. With 1 on the clock. And that one released in time, but no good. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Brooklyn ahead, up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Stolen by Weber. And Weber throws it down.
And Weber, just tremendous size in the paint. Easily rising up to take that one home.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the net.
It's his first trip to the line. First free throw is good.
Well, when it comes to desire to create offense, there's no cause for concern with Devin Booker. He's a natural scorer. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. And just very little chance of that pass finding the target from that distance.
Screen by Duncan. Into the lane. Weber can't hit. Houston trails by 8. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. Offline with his 3. Here's Weber. That's good, and so Duncan with the assist.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
Booker with it. He has 5. Kidd with the steal. Down low. Here's Duncan. That one off the back iron and out. Brooklyn leading by 10. Duncan inside.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
For 3, Kidd sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Kidd's got 11 points.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
Here's Booker. Booker taking the hit.
Boy, just tremendous focus from Devin Booker. On the interior, it matters not if he's facing size. Look out. Thompson
outside.
minutes remaining in the third.
Back to Yao.
2 minutes.
Stolen by Thompson. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Duncan. Screen by Duncan. Three-pointer, Kidd. Rebound, Brooklyn. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Now, Booker. He's got 7. Booker going to work inside.
I love that Devin Booker isn't afraid to mix things up on the offensive end, trying to score inside, and does just that.
And Wembanyama outside. Outside for Kidd. Wembanyama, a screen. Just 4 to shoot. And stolen by Yao. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
The assist.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
LeBron James leaves no doubt about that one. Punches it home as soon as he gets the opportunity.
Out of bounds. Houston takes possession.
Substitution on the board.
43 seconds left to play here in the third. And it's Wall with the ball for Houston. Trailing by 13. That one is good from Joel Embiid.
And Embiid being assertive offensively, wasting no time in getting that one.
Here's Rizachet. And the dunk by Rizachet.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
From deep, Wall. And it's Rizachet with the rebound. 1 second left. And that's going to do it. Some good defense down the stretch to end the quarter. And so it's Brooklyn looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter.
44.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
For viewers, timeout's a chance to check your phone, grab a drink, but for the teams, it's all about business.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
The latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Wes Unseld said to his team. He told them it's all about maintaining the lead. He told them he knows it's easy to get comfortable when you're in this position, but that they need to keep the pressure on. Guys?
Thank you, David. Clock at 4. A shot by Antetokounmpo. Nobody around. It's not going to go for him. Granger with the ball. Outguarded by Giannis. Screened by Malone. A shot. Back to Granger. Houston needs to get a shot off. For 3, Roy sinks the three-pointer. Roy's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
They trust Roy at the arc because he's pretty selective. He takes the shots he believes he can make.
Pass to Pippen. Stolen by Magic. And even 3-on-3 break. Here's Malone. And it's Malone finishing it off.
He's a terrific 2-guard. Roy with tremendous court vision.
Over to the left wing. They set the pick. And a wide open look for Wembanyama. It's rebounded by Houston.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Here's Wagner.
Guys, when you're talking about young players, the first thing I want to know is, do they have passion and enthusiasm for the game? Franz Wagner, he's got every bit of that.
At the line for the away team.
Both free throws good from Wagner.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Houston trails by 10. Pass to Stojakovic. Up top, Embiid. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Simply put, a bad shot, guys. They all know they can get a better look than that.
2 minutes remaining.
Giannis outside.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the game. Kicks it out to Wagner. Shot clock at 3. Rebound, Malone. And here's the fast break. Malone leading the way. Another miss by Houston. Brooklyn leading by 10. Here's Giannis. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing that near 7-foot frame.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stint for Brooklyn.
They're looking to attack in transition every time down the floor, just wearing the defense thin at this point.
Another thing I thought they did well was pressure. They forced a ton of turnovers, turned those opportunities into points.
Stojakovic with the 3. Another miss by Houston. And so the timeout by Wes Unseld here. You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. .19 left to play in the final quarter. And so Booker will bring it up for Brooklyn. It's a 13-point game. The shot that time, not on time. Duncan with some nice deep. And Jason Kidd picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Second team.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Home team foul. Thompson. First personal foul. Third team foul.
And the first one drops.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
Thompson for the triple. They get the rebound. Kicks it out to LeBron to stop the run. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
Pass to Wagner. Three-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the rebound. Here's Houston now, trailing by 13.
Oh, how about the vision by Wembanyama there? Always looking to get teammates involved.
Wagner wide open. Out to the right wing. Lets it go from deep. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, gee, a pretty hostile environment.
It really was. You know, it's never going to be easy on the road, but they didn't have too many problems with that tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.